Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Let's go. Ready?
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. A lot of space ahead. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Get it. 6, ready, go. Go.
The give here on 2nd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd down from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Gets it to him on the screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, there's zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams, and now they got to be special. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Cowboy at 9.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They're throwing it. Crosses the 35, room for more. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
Timberwolves.
Go now.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
To throw here on first down. Complete out to the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Air it out on third. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Bronco Warrior 70. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
We go with a design keeper. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
This one is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Cougar 19. Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning in from the 16. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ryan's in the nickel. This is third down.
70 Ranger. Go! Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's the gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9.
19. Come on. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Quite a defensive battle, Gronk, but we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 11-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Cowboy 80.
He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Ready,
He has it on the QB sneak. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 1965, 5 years. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Cut up.
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big game downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bronco 80.
The running back gets it on the draw. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Offense to the line fast.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Check, Bobcat, check, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Check that. Here we go, set. Ready,
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At the 42.
Enter. Menu narration set to 100.
Yard line.
First down from the 42.
19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
60 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Bronco 80.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar nice.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Setting up to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, after check down, after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
60 vices, 60 vices.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Let's go. Hawks. Ready.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6?
That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Cowboys get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. It's
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They're going to try to throw for it. This is a heater going deep. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Caught by his back. And he'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Them up put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completes. It's Horton. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Detroit.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it at the 5. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. The return starts at the 18. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give now from the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Offense to the line fast.
Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's down inside the 40. Before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dan Quinn pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field's going to stand.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Lions 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a little bit here. He's out short of that 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Throwing from the gun here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 14.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
I'll throw it here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working now from the gun. Spins it through the middle. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Seven Pirates. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And that one's gone. To add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go, set!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
6, ready!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's now second and
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep running away with this. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll begin his return from the 11. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Again to throw on 2nd. Escapes out to the left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Now go.
And air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on. Cowboy 18. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They are throwing it again. It connects down the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A pickup of 17. And that is good for it. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
Ready? Left 70, Timberwolf. Come back, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go. Nike, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown.
two.
Lions will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
57. Lions
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ready, ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll go play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Here's it down close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Completes another one to Thomas. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
18 caught. Dragon 60. Street. Let's go.
One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.